Welcome back to World of Warcraft, Wrath of the Lich King Classic Blind. Starting off again here in Goldshire at the inn. Going to sell some stuff. Make space for future stuff. Don't need any of that. I don't expect low-level food to sell for anything, really. Less than a silver. I'm drinking another lion strength potion, so why not? Some apples, some cheese. We could technically disenchant the staff here. Yeah, it's soulbound though, so actually we can't. Stone's not worth anything. Cheap meat. I don't think you would actually sell this potion for that much. We're just keeping the silver and the copper. Sell our old shirt, because we got a fancy new one. I mean, fancy might be overstating. Maybe we could disenchant this for a little bit. But that's going to give us, like, the lowest of the lowest level of enchanting things. Maybe. We'll save it for later. Sell that, sell some bread. Redland sash. Pants, some shells, silver leaf, a fish. This heavy leather ball.
Go with honor, friend.
In theory has some value. Anyways, drink this potion. We're going crazy with our +4 strength here. I'm sure this will help quite a bit in our adventures today. Speaking of adventures, we are headed towards Westfall. We don't have any quests telling us to go there, because we already got those quests before. But we still have 2 quests here, and somehow a level 44 quest over here, which is interesting. We'll see what's up with that. That's gonna be another very similar to the Red Ridge mountain quest that we got here in Elwyn Forest. Something we can pick up and deal with when we get there. We do, in fact, have space in our quest log here. We still have this raid quest for TBC, and this raid quest for a holiday. We're not gonna worry about those, though. We're out here doing stuff in Eastern Kingdoms. Crossing over into Westfall, where previously we were immediately helping out the Fullbrow farmers here. And then we just kind of sold their horse's blanket cape thing. That's okay. Don't worry about that. They seem to be doing fine. Everything's fine. We were the hero of Westfall, so we will continue our heroing out here. In an attempt to do enough quests to complete the achievement, this is definitely not the best route to take, because there's like 2 quests here. But that's okay. The goal really is not to do all the quests, but since we're in the area, I mean, we will see how things progress, I suppose. Let's see what we got here. Captain Donovan. Patrolling Westfall. Stormwind has abandoned us. So, Stormwind has abandoned Elwyn Forest and Westfall. Where's all the troops? What's going on? They're off. They're all over the place. It's all up to us. Foul wind of depravity rustles through the plains of Westfall. This is my homeland, and I will not turn my back on the citizens who choose to remain here. We, the former farmers, shall make our stand. Your task, should you choose to accept it, is to patrol the grasslands of Westfall, track down and slay the vile gnolls that seem to be working in conjunction with the Dead Mines thieves. Give me 8 gnoll balls, and I will reward you for your bravery. Go kill some gnolls.
Have a good one.
And you go upstairs. We can go upstairs. Nice big tower they got here. Maybe not. Where's this guy? There he is. I'm sure what quests we have here. There's a couple.
Well met.
Red silk bandanas. No secret the trademark of the Defias gang is their red bandanas. We've learned that the material from which these bandanas are made signifies the member's rank. And instead, I want you to eliminate as many high-ranking Defias members as you can. As ranking members will undoubtedly be found in Van Cleef's secret hideout. Don't bring back 10 red silk bandanas, proof of their deaths, and reward you. And this is a dungeon quest.
Go with honor, friend.
For Deadmines. Got some Knoll, Pause, and bandanas in Deadmines. Think you had nailed a quest announcement? I think we could. That would be helpful. Let's see here. See with options, add-ons, questy. Social. Announce in chat. Quest accepted. Maybe quest completed. I think, well, quest completed is pretty obvious. Do quest accepted. That should work. Just throw ourselves off this tower. Whee! Go find some gnolls. Fall damage. Always a good time. I think the gnolls were the southern path, possibly? They're around here somewhere. They're on the way to Deadmines. Yeah, that's right. Gnoll Paws. That's a Gore Tusk. So we're going to be doing I guess we're slightly having to stop and get the bandanas. It's not going to be exactly a speed run. Pretty close, though. Die. Standing in their fire. Brilliant. Kill you. No pause. You have a fair number of them here. There's a fair number of gnolls. We got a green cloak from that. It's fancy. 3 stamina.
Not enough.
Boy. You. 5 paws. That should be enough, probably. We got the free-for-all looting help in here. There we go. Done and done. There's also some ore here. Some of that. Also have some vendor values here too. Auction value. Like I have questions. Oh, the chest here too. Let's take that. Always a good time. Another silver bar. Not bad. Let's see how that's value. Just making a little bit of money here. Nothing crazy. Yeah, there is another door. Which of course we're gonna buy. Stacking up the copper. Yeah, silver bar is pretty solid. Definitely worth grabbing these chests. It's a good time. Yeah. How much market is there really for a level 18 cloak and a level 13 sword? It's questionable, to say the least. Anyways, it says 17 dungeon, because it's a dungeon quest. Very smart. Red silk bandanas. So we need to kill a bunch of Defias guys down in here. That'll be good. Alright. Dead mines. Here we go. Let's see what we can do here. We're probably going to need to go into the actual dungeon part to get the actual loot. That's okay. Good, even. It's quite a mine in here. There's a lot of dead Defias henchmen. These guys might have the bandanas. Possibly. They're all dead, though. If they were alive, yeah. Yeah, they did have one. And the Defias workers, okay. So maybe we will be able to do a full speedrun through the dungeon. Since we're here. It's gonna be an entire dungeon quest. You'd think it would just be the ones inside the dungeon. That's okay. I'll take it. It's 4. And a robe. On a more positive note, might be able to get away with not needing to worry about it as much. It's that guy. Bow shot. 8 bandanas. 9 bandanas. Winning. Alright, where's the dungeon? Here's some copper. Speed! Gotta get my movement stuff here. We've got Intercept and Heroic Fury to refresh the Intercept. So we can blitz through. Should be a fun time. Since we're here. We don't actually need to do the Dead Mines again, specifically for the complete all the dungeons achievement. But we have an option here. Let's get in here. Alright. Yeah, let's go. Going to zip through here. Refresh that. Zip forward here. Sprinting forwards. Just dragging all the enemies out. That's okay. Kill him. Just let a million guys attack us. Door's closed. Let's open that up. Here's the shredder. You're dead. And Sneed. Axe there.
Not ready yet.
Bunch of people behind us. This has some potential to be a problem. Knocking us down. Hilarious. Looks like a bit of fall damage there. Not the best plan. Speed down here. he did jump down. He has more of a falling kind of thing. So that helps a bit. Just running. Running. There's a big cannon. Fire the cannon here. With everybody trying to attack us. We need to find some gunpowder for that. You got gunpowder here? Gunpowder. Might be... There it is. Ah. So, speedrun could be optimized here. Fire the cannon.
You there! Check out that noise!
Check out the noise. Intercepting forward at maximum speed.
We're under attack! A
Yes, we
vast
are.
is swamped! Repel the invaders!
If we put him right here next to his chest, that might speed everything up a bit. Mr. Smite.
Ours are tougher than I thought. I'll have to
He's got 3,800 health. He's gonna improvise, huh? He's dead. Onto the ship. Some intercepts again, just do. And climbing up. We are speed. Just dragging the entire dungeon. Why not? Hey there. He's dead. Look at all these guys. How's it going? Out of here. And then down the side here. Like another... Yeah, that's probably fine. I don't know if Cookie is a rare. Always fun. Either way. That's dealt with. Got a whole bunch of neat stuff. And out of the isolated Ironclad Cove here. Yep. That's the dead mines. Very good. Wild stuff. Wild stuff out here. I forget where this quest marker here is. Maybe in the dead mines. We'll find out. And on the mounts. Very good. These guys do the dead mines? We did the dead mines too. It's a good time. Honestly, if there was any low-level players with us, they would not have done well with all the enemies. That's okay. Here is Moonboo's Thunderbrew.
Here there.
Venture from lands far and near, meeting with folks both old and queer. But if of me a question you ask, let's first complete a simple task. Thunderbrew, repeatable quest, and Sweet Amber.
Good.
The land to the south where the vines twist and creep has a hidden well where the waters run deep. Pure as the light's sacred daughter, bring to me now some holy spring water. Holy spring water to Krimbu's Thunderbrew. South of here. So, Stranglethorn perhaps? A hidden well.
Up with you.
Interesting. Also has a repeatable quest. Let's see what this
Get
is.
her back.
Remember, friend, With haste in order to, for a rich lager to taste, like beer and less like stew, hops are needed to make the brew. Bring Grimstone Thunder Brew 5 hops to complete a special brew. And we get a keg of Thunder Brew.
Ain't good.
Not saying exactly where to get 5 hops. It's 5 hops. Mysterious. A whole brew quest. Interesting. This is Westfall. This run is south of Vine's Twisting Creek. Yeah, it's definitely more of a Stranglethorn kind of idea. We're gonna get 5 hops. Heard my friend with haste or could be just anywhere around here, I guess. That was 5 hops. Like these guys. You got hops. There's a barrel. His rhymes were not exactly the most informative of what we need to do here. Hops, 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 hops. Hops are our plants, so. Find some hops on the ground somewhere. Or in a barrel, maybe. Look like it. Not sure about that one. We can always figure it out. There's a bunch of farmland out here. Someone could have hops, perhaps. Rhyming is definitely not the easiest way to do things here. Alright. We can turn in easier though. Full size, please. Got any hops?
I supply only of
Bows.
for the alliance.
Pelts from the bread. Not really. We can sell some stuff here though. Minor potions. Finally time. To repair at the Westfall guy? Could be.
What you looking for?
Probably gonna get paid more than you would have otherwise. There you go. Some of that. Bread, bananas. Of course, stone's a little bit more value. This cheese. Wild stuff. I'm turning the quest here. The hops could also technically be in another area too. It's a possibility.
Greedy.
You collected 8 paws from those treacherous gnolls yet? Yep.
See you later.
Well done, Eric Erickson. Valiant adventurers, such as yourself, fighting alongside the People's Militia, Westfall just might return to the prosperous breadbasket it once was. Please accept this in recognition of your tireless efforts. Yay. Got a belt.
Around.
Thanks. And we'll head upstairs, yeah? Turn in this dungeon quest, which could be completed outside of the dungeon. That's fine.
You need something?
Have you been reclaiming our land from the Defias gang? So, show me 10 red silk bandanas as proof.
Light bless you.
Potentially you could get these from other Defias gang too, but that's okay. Well done, Eric Erickson. On behalf of the People's Militia, salute you for your efforts. Soon we return this land to the people with help from brave souls like you. And we get a green weapon. One-handed sword, two-handed axe. Go for the two-handed axe.
Farewell.
Looks a little bit more impressive than the previous axes, but still. But still. Okay. It's 44 for the Holy Spring. The hops should be around here somewhere then. One would think. Dead Acre? It's probably not at the Dead Acre. That seems unlikely. Alright. If I was hops, where would I be? We could turn on the option in Quest that just shows you where everything is. That's a little bit too easy. Gotta at least try a little bit here. Is there any hops? Doesn't really look like it. Unlikely. I don't know if hops are like an ingredient or something. There's not really brewing, really. There's like spices and stuff. There's almost like wheat fields and things out here. Possibilities. Yeah, Holy Spring Water is going to be down in Stranglethorn. I think that's level 44 here, so we can turn off for right now. Bold Coyote is bold. Got any hops? Doesn't look like it. We'll try looking at the farms here. If they don't have any hops, we will consider some other options. We got a lot of broken down farm equipment, guys. Most of the fields are pretty barren these days. Any thought on hops? Where did we find hops? One would think they'd be in the fields, but the fields are being destroyed by everything. Further south, perhaps? Or should we southeast? Somewhere around here. Should, in general, be in Westfall. And level 15. So that would make sense. Here's some bundles. Some Defias looters. Harvest golems. Harvesting stuff. Potentially. It specifically say these guys have the hops. There's some hops. Interesting. Well, that's one. If we need to get just from these specific harvest golems, it could slow things down slightly. These can be dismantled by engineering. Fascinating. Usually look for harvest golems where they actually have things already harvested. Possibly not the ones in the fields. There should be groups of those around out here. So we can get these hops for the Thunderbrew stuff. That should be good. Could be a thing you can just pick up while fighting the golems for other quests. Very possible. Here we got some flesh rippers. That's probably fine. Harvest Reaper. Perhaps. We got Oprah. Not quite. Some gears. Let's go oil. That was already down. That one did have hops. It's kind of a all over the place kind of thing. They don't come in the largest quantities here, do they? There's larger number of the golems, reapers, up at some of the other fields. No. If they're the ones that have the hops, that could work out. Hops. It's vendor and auction. So in theory, possibly you could have the hops already while doing stuff. Very possible. Very possible. Just from fighting in the area before you get to that dwarf over there. He's a bit secluded over there too. That's okay. Copper. You. Break them. There's the hops. Beautiful. One more. Nope. We're in the field here. These are currently dead. There's one. Don't want to really claim them from someone trying to do the quest there. That'd be a little bit something. Copper. Let's follow the hay. 5 hops. Perfect. So yeah. Definitely not a quest that you would normally do, trying to complete multiple quests with good speed here. That's okay. All part of the adventure. All part of the adventure. Then we're going to need to come back here later. I guess technically we could come back here later. We're going to turn in the higher level quest for him. Don't need to though. Ridge here. Over here by Sentinel Hill. Nice to keep forbidden to reach Red Ridge just in case. Okay. Technically a quest item. Always interesting what's required for things. This is I think this is the repeatable quest to get the Thunder Brew here. Possibly for Red Ridge. little tips. Definitely save some time here. Again, a situation where you're like, I need to go all the way back to Westfall for this quest. Probably just won't do it. But we're doing things our way. As per usual. Keep all of that. I will not tolerate your actions. I already destroyed your entire brotherhood. Get out of here. You're a fool. Defias, Pathstalker. Alright. Turn this in.
What's on your mind? Up with you.
Don't have that one.
Watch your back.
It's very specifically spring water.
Up with you.
Hurry, my friend. Move with haste. In order for it hungry to taste. More like beer and less like stew. Hops are needed to make the brew.
Watch your back.
Hops and barley, yeast and malt. The taste buds feel a virtual assault. No need to plead, no need to beg. For Thunderbrew Lager comes in a keg. Increases stamina by 3. Keg of Thunderbrew. Interesting. Alright. Very good. Well, that's taken care of. And with that, all that's left is doing that quest again, and also turning in the Sweet Amber. So that is everything in Westfall. Basically. Again, we need to come back later. We might need to also eventually come back later to Elwyn Forest once we finish the Redwood quest. That's not too big of a deal. Next up, we head to Duskwood, because it's right over here. A few quests here at String of Thornvale. think it's like the newer city there, the Griffin Master. But just we also did a lot in. We got 2 quests over here. 45 and 25. Oh, we'll see. Might want to go and pick up a whole bunch of the level 20 to 40-ish quests in Stormwind here. Just because they might lead us to places that we need to be. Or places that we will be later. No telling what those quests will be about. Since it's in the main capital hub area, I would assume it's going to be a leading you to other locations kind of deal. We will see. Duskwood, a very interesting place. Very spooky. Very cool. Lots of interesting stuff. Big spider right there. Oh, not the biggest spider. Comparing the sizes of spiders, I suppose. There's much larger, and there's also much smaller spiders. So that's okay. As we continue to go into higher level zones with higher level enemies, it's going to continue to not really matter, since we are still going to be 20 levels higher than anything out here. At the absolute bare minimum. So, I think we'll be fine. The only thing that could potentially be somewhat troublesome is possibly raids out here. I think it's supposed to be like 40 people, and 40 people is a lot. So there could definitely be mechanics. There's stitches. Fighting the guards here. You gonna win? Oh, they are dead. Gift from the embalmer. Oh, you don't attack me. Yeah, it's femur. Offhand, 50 armor. Alright. That's something. Clearing the roads, making things safe here. 50 armor offhand. So it's like a shield, but it's a small bone. Okay. Good stuff. Let's get into Darkshire here. Help them with the 2 things they have. So as for Netherguard, 45 quest. And also, look to the stars, 25. Let's see what supplies they have here.
Need help?
This crate of power stones needs to go to Netherguard Keep in the Blasted Lands. They don't hold their power for long, so we can't ship them with the next caravan. Let's take them, and let's take them quickly. Sounds like a timed quest. Quartermaster Hungerts in Netherguard Keep. Yes. Let's travel east through the Deadwind Pass, east through the Swamp of Sorrows, south through the Blasted Lands. Cautionary character. Travel there through dangerous lands. You must not fail. Breadcrumb for going there in Stormwind too. We create power stones to Quartermaster Lungerts before the power stone expire. Just for delivery. Might as well keep it for later if you'd like, I suppose. If it starts in Stormwind, brings us to here, and then we go.
For the Alliance.
That's an idea. Like, just not start the quest, perhaps? We'll see. It would send us all the way to the Blasted Lands. That's definitely out of the way. That's okay. What is up here?
Greetings.
My gnomish friend, Cog, has promised to help me build a device which will let me peer towards the stars. I Truth exists beyond magic, and explain the strange transformation in the forest. A bronze tube made by a skilled engineer. It's the first step, according to Cog's blueprint. Bring a bronze tube.
Be careful.
There's definitely ways here. Bronze tube. This guy? You got bronze tube? He does. One bronze tube. Oh, is this Cog down here? That's Herbal Bumbletump. Alright. There you go.
Honor, friend.
Found a skilled engineer to create a bronze tube yet? I found a guy that sold one.
For the alliance.
Close enough. It's perfect, Eric Erickson. The first step is complete. Yeah.
Go with honor, friend.
According to Cog's blueprint, what I need now is a way to reflect light. Remember a woman by the name of Mary, who became well known around these parts, for always carrying a looking glass. Perhaps you can track Mary down, see if she might lend us a reflective surface for this project. I believe she once resided in southern Duskwood. Locate Mary. Used to be in southern Duskwood. Soon to give you a reflective surface.
Light bless you.
Okay. Making a telescope of some description here. Right here. There's something. I mean, it's just right here on the map within reach, so. Some amount of guidance, and some amount of it's always like this. Hi, Blind Mary. Well, yes, I used to own a looking glass. Looking glass was one of my finest treasures until the incident. After that happened, I discarded it behind the barn. There was an insane ghoul who used to roam back there. Perhaps he picked it up. Rumor has it, the devilish beast resides in the Tranquil Gardens Cemetery. Retrieve the Blind Mary's looking glass from the insane ghoul and give it to Victory in Darkshire. Insane ghoul in Tranquil Gardens Cemetery. Competing for quest completion? Hope not. There's lots of dead skeletal warriors here. You find the insane ghoul. Skeletal mage, skeletal warrior. Skeletons all around here. Inside here. He's dead. Well, looking glass. Being all quest boss. Sit in the church there. Nah. Nah. Not gonna stop us making a telescope here. Clearly. Nice little quest here, just all in this section. Copper vein up there, it's too hard. Much to run around for. We got to manage our traveling here a little bit.
What can I do for you?
Show kind of the beginnings of our star viewing machine. He's impressed. Have we find a reflective device? Yep. It is glass.
Be careful.
Most superb. This will work perfectly. Many thanks.
Go with honor, friend.
Now there's just one more item you need to complete this device. Cog's blueprint calls for a lens of some sort. Only lens I know of that would be large enough would be very difficult to acquire. There's an ogre by the name of Zazark Vol, resides in the mound in southern Duskwood. Ken, bring me his monocle. I'll use that as our lens. Southern Ogre Mound in Duskwood.
Light bless you.
Right. That is over this way. It's a 45 quest. Over to the Ogre Mound here. Yep. Got some silk cloth. It's not super valuable. It's at least a few silver. Because 4 gold for the noble's robe, eh? Again, these prices could be one person trying to sell it weeks ago. The auction prices aren't actually sold prices, they're offers a lot of the times. So, make of that what we will. Black and Defiance armor, part of the set here. Cool. Yeah, that's fine. Still lamps here. A regular healing potion. Really depends on how low-level characters are doing stuff. If they're mostly alts, they're getting funded by their main accounts. I can definitely see them chucking some gold to buy a bunch of potions and stuff and lower level gear and things. Really depends. There's the ogre mount. Looking for main guy here. Probably be inside, I would assume. Have a mount here. Up the mount. In the mount. All around. Oh, these ogres. Wild. 950 health. Living the dream. You in here? Look like it. Not the right ogres. Eventually they are outside then. Got a chest though. Yoink. A lesser moonstone. Not bad. An iron deposit. What kind of value an iron ore might have? Yeah, decent. And a lesser moonstone? Yep. Find all sorts of nice stuff in these chests. They really are pretty good. And with silver ore, even more valuable than the silver bars. For the sword we made. That sounds right. Where is this ogre? Over here? There he is. Bop. You even see us coming. Ogre's monocle. Delightful. Here's some tin. Also mind that. Hooray. Tin. Decent value. It's slightly rarer than copper. Grand scheme of things. So it being more valuable than making bronze does make a fair bit of sense. So get out of here. Ogre man. Right here. Could just pop over to Stormwind. You can see the auction house. That would be a reasonable idea. Do want to see if we can figure out which of the quests out there would lead us to this quest over here in Darkshire. Make sure that's actually a thing. They are Watchmaster Sorgal. A quest leading to a quest to lead to the Blasted Lands. Seems possible, I suppose. While we're running, let's look at all the things we got from the Dead Mines. Got a dagger. Offhand axe. A blade. And some armor. Neat. And this cape we found. Oh, it's a very short cape. I do like me the longer capes. Definitely preferable. Running. Running. Go turn this in. There's every possibility that if we complete or even start this quest, we wouldn't be able to get it if there is one that leads to it. Really depends on how the quests work. If they're still like, oh, just go talk to that guy, even though we don't need to talk to him anymore. Hard to say. There's a quest in here. Be able to convince the Zarg Vol to lend us his monocle. Oh yes, it's very lended.
For the Alliance.
At last, the stargazing device is complete. Thank you, Eric Erickson. Now I can continue my research. Belt of the Stars.
Be careful.
Victoria, Prism, entrance. There you go. Let's zoom out and look at Stormwind here. Group 40, 57. Doesn't say exactly what the quests are. Vital supplies. That's gonna be it. 45 about supplies. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. Let us get over to Stormwind with much speed by teleporting all the way to Dalaran and then teleporting back. It's definitely faster. It's definitely faster. We can try it one time here to try to sell some of these lower level things. If it doesn't work out, we will just vendor things. No big loss either way, I suppose. Yeah, we definitely want to go to Stormwind here, though. It's going to lead towards what we're trying to do here. It's a little while to load in. Alright. And we can also go to a store in Stormwind. That'll be fine. Stormwind! Not spend much time over here in Dalaran. That's fine. Okay. Do the portal. Is this guy, by the way? Quest up here. Head Sorcerer Anath? Yeah, looks like that.
Light be with you.
Our mages are conducting research at Netherguard Keep. Yeah, it's the same location. In the Blasted Lands. About research to our understanding of the dark portals even, require nearly constant supplies, where our supply line to Netherguard is tenuous. We self-ensure the supplies made to Netherguard, or to Watchmaster Sargal in Darkshire, do as he asks. Since will take you into hostile lands, Eric Erickson. Prepare yourself.
Light bless you.
We will head over that way then. Either him or the guy downstairs. The guy downstairs is for a level 32 quest. Could just grab pretty much everything in Stormwind. It's also an option. We'll see. We got space. How many quests even are there here? A Noble Brew. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We just grab everything. Eh. Where's the next area we possibly want to go to? Redridge, perhaps? We got a few quests there. We could just grab everything here. Why not?
King's honor, friend.
See what we can do. We'll get options to go all over the place. Pleased to meet you, warrior. Melon's request.
For the Alliance.
We'll worry about picking up everything in Stormwind later. For right now, let us get to the auction house. This will lead us to back to Duskwood, and then we're there. I'll be fine. Inventory management. Also a thing here, though. Because if we pick up everything, we'll just be able to complete it when we get there. Well, there's also going to be other things. What's over here? Which one's he got here? Zen's Behest 41. Right next to the stockades here. What do you got over here? Academy of Arcane Arts and Sciences.
How are you?
That's Behest. As caretaker of the works here in the library of the Academy of Arcane Arts and Sciences, it's my responsibility to ensure all the magical tomes and scrolls are accounted for at all times. Who knows what folly would unfold if some of these enchanted texts were to fall into the wrong hands. Which reminds me, my assistant, Dellis, made a horrible mistake last week. He's quite able in the library, but incompetent when he leaves the gates of Stormwind. Be a hero and help old Dellis out, would you? Need to acolyte Dellis in Stormwind.
Safe travels.
And the acolyte is right up here. Good quest. Love it.
Need something?
Wasn't my fault. Really, it wasn't. What'd you
See you
do? Master Mazen's directions were quite clear. Deliver a very important essay to Watcher Mahar in Netherguard Keep. I had never been to the Blasted Lands before. The journey was frightening. He is level 15. That's fair. When I got to the Swamp of Sorrows, made a wrong turn and ended up surrounded by horrible plant-like swamp creatures. They lurched as if to attack me, so I ran. In my haste, I dropped the essay. One of the beasts took it, I'm sure. Can you please try to retrieve it and deliver it to Mahar? Swamp of Sorrows.
See you later.
Alright. That'll work. We could keep this to individual expeditions from Stormwind. Try not make things excessively complicated. Or we could make things excessively complicated. That's also an option. Here for it either way. Try to get some stuff sold here. Some kind of values we're working with. The auctioneers are dead. Never mind. A lot of people are dead. Shenanigans is what's happening here, clearly. Alright. Well. That's definitely something. Anything in the mailbox? Some expired stuff. Well, perhaps we will worry about that later when the auctioneers are alive. Well. Concerning. Stone Test is sung in Temple or not? Not sure. There's lots of things to consider. Next time. Goodbye.